Hey guys, how you doing? This is William Myers from Mantis Outdoors, and today we're going to be bringing you a trap at the water's edge, so don't go anywhere. Alright, so whenever I do trapping videos, I get a lot of questions about what would you do at the water's edge? You know, loose, sandy soil, not even at the water's edge, you know, in the woods in general. If you have loose, wet, muddy soil, you're not going to get a very good anchor if you're putting traps into the ground like spring snares, etc., etc. So what you do in those cases is you do what we have over here. Alright, so this could be, you know, it doesn't have to be a rock, because not every, you know, creek bed and river waterways in the United States has, you know, these choice rocks right here, especially like Florida. You can't even find a rock in Florida sometimes. But you know, it could be a log or something like that. So you know, this soil that we're in right now is never going to support an anchor point for like snares and stuff like that. So you know, when I'm trapping at the water's edge, 9 times out of 10 I'm hunting for like coons that are coming to the water's edge, things like that, or I'm just generally fishing. So what we have here is something that I would use for fishing. It's just a simple spring pull. And if you kind of go up and show the triggers, the engine of it and all that stuff, just a basic spring snare, spring pole. With a basic toggle on it and a catch. And what the point of this is that my line is attached to my trigger stick right here and my toggle. So the line goes out in the water, and now I'm passive fishing. I'm not here fishing, I'm at my camp, etc. And fish tugs on it, gets set to set the hook. Fish takes the bait, pulls it, and it's gone. The good thing about this is you don't have to worry about losing anything, because it's all attached. It has to be. Your fish is already on the line, the hook is set, and it's waiting for you when you get back here the next morning or at night, etc., etc. So, you know, this trap is easy to set. I'll show you guys how to set it. Basically all you do is just grab your toggle, bring it down, throw it underneath your loop, this is one of the more easier traps to set, because it doesn't really have to be uber sensitive, because catfish or something like that grabs it, it's going to be pretty aggressive when it goes away anyway. And there you go. Then you throw your line out in the water. You know, and this can be adapted to a blind snare or something like that. If you're in a raccoon run, you know, if this is a raccoon run, which it probably is, to be honest with you, you know, I could set up a snare here, throw 2 rocks up, just like this, to balance my snare, and throw it as a blind snare. Once the animal actually does get snared, it'll trigger, and it'll pop up. The raccoon's off the ground. It's not going to be able to chew through the cordage or anything like that. Obviously, it wouldn't be this long if it was a snare. So, you know, this is a very versatile trap, very easy to make, and it is something that can be applied at the water's edge with sandy, loose soil.